I feel like I spent a lifetime dabbling in fitness, but never really understanding what it was. I spent a lot of my years doing exercise videos. Think of like the awful Jane Fonda videos from back in the day. So sadly, I received my foundational understanding for fitness from Jane Fonda. And I was ready to get out of my comfort zone. And I was determined that 2020 would be the year where I actually did that. Then COVID happened. So we took to the trails, we got our fitness outside. My husband put together a fitness program for me. He could see how serious I was. I also shared with him that I'd love to learn how to lift weights, but I was very intimidated by it. Jane Fonda lifted weights, but there were small hand weights, maybe they were 2.5 pounds. I wouldn't say that was strength training by any stretch of the imagination. Shortly after that, and I don't know the timeline, Jeremy started being a coach here at Bare Knuckle Strength. He kept saying to me, anytime you want to come to the gym, just let me know. Finally, I think it was 2 years ago, I had to surrender myself to learning things that I didn't know. I had to unlearn Jane Fonda's ways and relearn John Bear's ways, because that was the way that was going to get me forward. You know, I love to learn, but I hate to be taught. I was going to be turning 60. 60 was on the horizon for me. And when I looked at it, like I physically looked at the number on the horizon and I thought, I'll never get to where I need to go if I keep doing what I've been doing. I just don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to be consistent with my training because I'd read that that's how I would get the most results. I visualized a coach or a person who would watch me as I was moving my body and almost just help me prevent injury. And as an older person, that was my fear. I thought, I have 60-year-old parts, or my parts are about to be 60 years old. I think I could easily injure myself if I wasn't carefully watched. So the first challenge I had is so simple, but it was really a challenge for me, and it was rolling up my yoga mat at the end of class. My wrists were so weak that I had to roll it on the floor. I couldn't pick it up and roll it with my wrist. But lo and behold, a few months into training, at the end of one class, I picked up the mat and I started to roll it just sort of reflexively. And I looked at my wrist and I thought, holy cow, my wrists are stronger. It's not a struggle for me to roll up my mat. So the first real critical thing I noticed was strength in my wrist. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is I'd like to blow the doors off the place. 1 is I have to take it easy. Maybe I didn't get enough rest, or I didn't eat enough protein, or I'm just having an off day. I thought my job was to always come in at a 10. And when I learned that it doesn't have to be that you're flexible with me. And if I come in and say I'm a 2 or a 3, I still work out, but it's at the level that I'm capable of doing, that I feel I'm capable of doing. And that has really mattered to me. Through persistence, through repetition, through your learning and education, I see myself differently now, and that's huge. I never thought I would say that I was strong, but I am strong. I think a lot of women my age have been shown and told that the way to be is weak. Weak women has been a thing that has been in my life, my whole life. When I look at when I was 20 and looked at a 61-year-old woman, she was in a house dress, maybe with curlers, and wouldn't dream of doing anything difficult. I love / hate the slides. Slides are such a challenge to me. I feel so accomplished when I'm done. And the level of focus that I have to pay attention when I'm doing the slides is ridiculous. And I love it for that. Like for those few moments, I am putting all of my energy into that exercise. Believe it or not, I look forward, like as soon as I leave class, I look forward to the next time I get here. It's a really bright, happy place for me. Everyone I talk to is interesting and has done or is doing some really interesting, good things. I feel like they're all really good people, and I'm just grateful to be one of them. This gym is shrouded in mystery. I don't know how all of this works. I've not heard a lot of the philosophies that are spoken here or taught to us. But what I do know is it works. All I have to do is show up. And when I leave, 100% of the time when I leave the gym, I'm in a better place than I was when I got here. This is a paratherapeutic gym. I come here for therapy. And I just happen to be getting stronger with that therapy. And it's under the careful, watchful eye of my coaches. They are making sure that I'm moving the right way. They're not afraid to tell me if I'm doing it in a way that could be improved. And the whole spirit of being here is a collaborative spirit. The only advice I have is to do what I did and just do it. I think that life can start at 61. You can start getting strong and project yourself out 4, 5, 6 years and really know that your core strength is such that injury would be difficult. Make up your mind that you want to get fit. Make up your mind that you deserve to be strong, and just get over yourself and show up.